Oh, a secret event on the Isle of Blight where the volcano and mausoleum are located has been added. Okay, now I can carry over for new games. Alright, so we're not quite done yet. We're almost there. Let's load back in. Looks like it just saved over this one. Yeah, I think. I don't think so. I'm just gonna load this. Let's see if that counted. Let's see if I can go to the volcano. Unless you have to do it new game plus to see the volcano, at which point I really don't want to do that. But we might as well look at a little bit of the lore. I wish more of these games had kind of epilogue saves, where yeah, you can still go back and refight the boss, but it still considers you to have beaten the boss and everything for the purpose of EXP and whatnot. Why? It's fine. I'm ridiculously strong.
Fight.
Nothing can stop me. Final Fantasy VII-R did that, right? I think so? I honestly don't remember. I could do a spinning ray. Or I can just kill the dog. Yeah, unfortunately, Melanie going first is kind of a requirement to pull this off. Does this even do a whole lot of damage to me? No, not really. She still does take a lot of damage, though. I wish we could see Mar in her human form in adventure gear, like in a post-story pick at least. How great would it be if, yeah, she was still the same bruiser that she was in monster form? That was a big hit. But no, I would love to see a sequel for this game of any variety. It could be a completely new story, or it could just be the same characters. You know, just turn this into kind of a weird YS situation. Why not? Okay, I think we got out. The human form with massive claw weapon in hand? Yeah. Alright, let's see if we get that bonus scene. Hopefully we do. Mar drinks the custom supplement.
An old man totters along in front of you. With an eerie smile, he pauses and whispers, "Another eye of the dragon opens."
What?
Suddenly, the ground begins to quake so hard, you are nearly knocked off your feet. It stops as quickly as it came, and you let out a sigh of relief. The old man continues on his way, repeating to himself, "The eye has opened."
Is this like post-game stuff? Shoot. Any of you guys know what I'm up against here? Because it sounds like this might be some effort. Are these just new dungeons that I could do if I really, really wanted to? Because I don't really care to refight anything. I don't care for harder fights. I don't really care for completionism. I just wanted to see if there's any more scenes. Oh, that's the weird muscle dude. I guess I'll poke my head in the vexing cave. But yeah, I hate missing stuff. Especially for a game that I really like. Final Fantasy X, played it when I was younger. There was a special scene if you 100%ed the game. And I got to like 99.9%, and it just always made me so mad. Is it... Oh, it's just these guys. I don't know. We'll have to look this up. I am too tired to continue. Whatever this is, I don't think I care. At least not enough to stick it out. Let's load back to the main menu. Or not the main menu. No, it was this one. Let's load back here. I'm gonna at least look at the cave. But chances are it's just like a challenge dungeon where everything is harder. Which, like, not something I'm interested in. If there's more than that, I'd be super down, but... Because I love games that have, like, weird post-game epilogue stuff. Yeah, the game is pretty new. And unfortunately, I don't feel like this game... I don't feel like this game specifically has that much of a following, tragically. Oh, here he is.
Something dragon-like appears. It's cloaked in an ominous aura. Please, someone, kill me. Could it be the lingering hatred of the dragon you fought at the volcano?
That looks sick.
Detestable humans. Detestable world. If you do not kill me, I will end it all.
Well, time to fight this sucker. Ooh, special music for special... Oh my gosh, he is... Bridge biscuits. I'm still slightly wounded, aren't I? Alright. Oh my god. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Let's see. I'm gonna need probably some rings and stuff. The anti-fire ring would probably solve a lot of my immediate problems. We might also want Bruno. I'm pretty sure having the anti-fire ring would solve a lot of this. Nope. Dude just hits like trucks. I'm just gonna keep generating gems. Let's do this. That's a good crit. Boy, bonus boss fights like this are kind of rough business. I almost never do them. For a very good reason. They're usually not actually worth it for me. At least I can keep generating gems. Like, as long as I keep this sustain going, I think we're fine. It's just if he flamethrowers me repeatedly, then I'm in trouble. That was not necessarily the crit I needed, but I'll take it. Unfortunately, that extra defense from him makes a big hit not really worth it. So let's try a poison arrow. Or, no. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. It's not big, but poison's like one of the only status ailments that I know I can get on it people. And we might actually need Bruno. Kind of. Yeah. Okay, there's some fire resistance, which is good. I have 0 elements, but that doesn't actually help me too much. Yeah, Bruno's big heals would be kind of nice. But I think I'll be fine. I might have this. It's really if he has anything new that I haven't seen yet. Thank you, Poison. Okay. I'm just gonna keep charging spells. Didn't really give her a whole lot of single target. Probably should have, but this is fine. So what boy gotta do for a big crit? Okay, tail whip on the more durable character, that's fine. I think we got this. Unless he's got a big move that I don't know about. No, I'm probably just gonna keep healing and gemming up. Because it's better for me to just have a absolute truckload of gems in reserve and full health rather than trying to go for a big hit when I don't need to. Because hubris and risk is going to be what kills me. And I'd much rather just be careful. I could poison him again. I wish we had a move that gave me deadly poison. I'm kind of shocked that we don't have one. But yeah, I'm just gonna team cleric my way through. Okay, nobody's singularly damaged. So I think we're gonna generate gems. Roll a eulogy. And then do a triple cut on him. Because Tri-Blade doesn't do as much damage as her arrow shot. Are you kidding me? Perfect. And now we can't miss. Alright, so I'm just gonna generate gems, do another eulogy, top us off, and then I'll try and tri-blade him again. Because, yeah. Wow, that was lackluster. No, so we pretty much have to hit him with the big arrows. Alright, that's fine. Okay, that's gonna hurt, ain't it? Unless he doesn't flamethrower me. He probably will, though. Yeah, Deadly Mirage does way more damage. Okay, and then heal plus on her. He's probably going to lead with a flamethrower, right? There's no way he wasn't going to. Ow! I maybe should have actually done... if there's ever a point for a good crit. I'm gonna heal her. Losing Melanie would be rough. Don't... Okay, Galestorm is not too bad. Galestorm's pretty bad. Okay. I think I'm gonna try a change of tack. Supreme Salve. We're just gonna Salve. I guess I could Eulogy. Or I could... If I do a Eulogy... that means he can just do... Quality Self? Quality Self on Self. I guess he could have done the heal. Hey, you know how I was talking about Elixir Syndrome and how I've been safeguarding a shit ton of elixirs? This is why. Okay, and I've got a nice war chest. Hey, you know how I was talking about healing and hubris and whatnot? I'm very glad. Please just go for a purge. Yes! Going for a purge means I can just hit him. Hell, I might actually be able to get him with both a Deadly Mirage and a Tri-Blade if I wanted to. I'm not, though. I mean, I could. Do I go for the Tri-Blade, or do I just heal Melanie? That was distinctly probably not worth it. Okay. So charge, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think Tri-Blade's worth it. I was really hoping that the previous damage flop was a fluke. Yeah, there's the crit. I'm very glad I brought Ridis along, because Ridis... Oh, not this again. I didn't know he could actually do that twice in a row. It's a little spooky if he can keep doing that endlessly. Because I don't have the best heals for that. Honestly, if I were to do this again... I don't know, actually. Okay, flamethrower. Freaking ouch! Okay, I got 3 of these left. There we go. Very necessary. Let's see. Do I go for the heal? I might as well. Because he does no damage. I just... Okay, that works. Because I can charge spell. Since he missed, I don't need to get a eulogy off. A eulogy would be nice, but not necessary. What a good spot for a crit. That's okay. I'm so glad that the gems are the mana system in this game, because effectively they're infinite. These just do a purge. Oh, no! Well, we've got a couple of options, and none of them are great. It really depends on what he's about to do. I'm going to go for the Hail Mary. Oh, that's such a good crit. That's exactly what we need. Alright. Hail Mary justified. What's he gonna do? Okay, I could have survived that. I wasn't sure if he was gonna do another. Unless I miss. At which point I'm boned. First time I've actually had anybody KO'd. If I miss now, I'm going to be livid. Got it. Not only do I hit, I get a crit. I did not know he'd have 0 elements. All battles come with sacrifices. It's fine. Bruno leveled up to level 30. Now phase 2. Oh, don't you dare.
Thank you. The dragon's malice gives a serene smile, then slowly fades away. You successfully liberated the dragon from its painful curse.
Yeah, we get the Mara avatar. Alright, we've gotten the Dragon's Malice enemy story. There might be some more bonus content that I don't know about, but honestly, at this point, I am tired. So let's take a look at a couple of things, namely, characters. Oh. Okay, so we're still missing a couple of logs, but I'm just gonna go over all of the ones that I have instead of going back. So what matters most in life differs depending on the person. For him, it's money. Slaying the dragon may make him a hero, but more importantly, it'll make him rich. Once he and his sister turned monster fled the island, money became more than a means to an end. It became salvation. He turned to bounty hunting so he and his sister would survive. It was love at first coup when our freewheeling bounty hunter met Mar, and they've been inseparable ever since. Who says bounty hunters can't have a soft side? Wait. The flip side for Mar is locked? The hell do I have to do for that? Melanie. This dark and twisty mage harbors a deep-seated grudge against the dragon, but knows her own limits. She desires power enough to slay the dragon with a single blow. At last, the Dark Mage has power, superhuman power. And still, the only time a smile plays across her lips is when she's punching the daylights out of our self-proclaimed hero. Yes! We still never figured out how the dragon killed her parents, though. I'm really confused by that. Wait, I know that sound. The tones of a most familiar flute pull this lively young lady away from her fruit-gathering chores and towards our merry band of rogues. She carries a book she has read many, many times before and is never happier when she has the time to let its pages carry her away on its soaring visions of the future. The day begins early for this aspiring adventurer. Each and every day he rises with the sun and gulps down a helping of custom supplement made by his father. Should the custom supplement's effects wear off, he supposedly sheds his muscle all at once in a pitiful transformation, or so he says. No one has ever seen it. Winifred was born into the Ivory Order and raised as a dignified lady. Her fellow Order members find her mage training a boon on their travels. Between the overly talkative sage and the taciturn warrior, Winifred's journey was far from easy. The worst part, though, her pristine white robes were soiled. Berwyn. The Ivory Order values warriors as level-headed and trustworthy as Berwyn. Warriors who approach wood chopping and bodyguard detail with equal amounts of intensity and fortitude. If ordered to advance, Berwyn will follow that to the letter, smashing through anything in his path, be it a wall or an entire house. Thus, he was deemed perfect for Winifred's escort. I love his design. Hedwyn. The entire Ivory Order reveres Hedwyn for his wisdom. When a young woman was placed in his care, his obsessive focus on etiquette revealed another side. Exacting disciplinarian. Winifred, no, stop that this instant. Those who know Hedwyn best say his jet black hair began turning white the day young Winifred was placed in his care. Yeah, they all have Wyn in them. Every single Ivory Order member does. Sherwin wasted no time distinguishing himself in the Ivory Order. His character and aptitude earned him the title of Ivory Knight at an extremely young age. Sherwin's success was driven by an intense hatred for the Ivory Order, who distributed their medicine knowing full well that what it could do to people, if only his parents had known. Queen Nilla. No ruler is safe from fear and worry, but Queen Nilla harbors a knot in her gut unrelated to and more personal than the recent rise in monster activity. Imposing though the sacred throne may be, it is far from comfortable. Her Highness's royal seat, shall we say, frequently cries out for something more plush. Oh, seat. Her chair is uncomfortable. Funny. Okay. So, I'm just gonna read them all. Whatever. Ciprinambre is a longtime scholar of monsters and monster behavior. Most people in his village call him Cipri. He studies monsters for the sake of his daughter, a daughter no one has ever seen. Rittis's mother. Either through bad luck or too trusting a heart, Rittis's mother has endured no shortage of hardship despite living in secluded woodland. Her story is locked. Interesting. I might have to go back and talk to some of these. A traveling gourmand in his younger days, the headman has long been fond of monsters, so much so that he founded Unionville, where monsters and humans and monsters coexist. Look, don't tell the whole story. Even the most inedible-looking things can harbor incredible flavors, the headman explains, his table filled with dishes never before seen. Vince. Though they share a birthplace, Vince's magical might far outstrips Melanie's. He is now the dragon's stalwart companion and is ever wary of the Ivory Order. His journey revealed him the awful secret that binds the dragon to the Ivory Order. As he fell into the heart of the volcano, he had the peace of knowing he'd fulfilled his duty. Oreo develops various supplements at his nutrition clinic in Shoreland, a few of which he even gave to the royal family in lieu of tax once, or so he claims. He'll tell you men keep nutritional secrets to avoid disclosing his formula, but he'll note it's nothing like the Ivory Order's medicine. Rumor is, though, that boogers are involved. Ugh. This seaman prides himself on strength and claims none in his village can best him. He trains every day in the hopes of becoming what he calls the ultimate man. Story's locked. Interesting. I've apparently missed a lot of stuff. Selfor is a peculiar man who calls himself the Overseer. He once served dutifully as a knight of the Ivory Order to protect his beloved family. Story's locked. Ivory Order Knight. He was taciturn, kept his head down, did his duty. Not one of his comrades could ever recall hearing his voice. The shield is heavy, the robe suffocating. Sweat soaks his mask. Battling the heat. Who has energy to talk? Not this guy. Everyone wears a mask and cloak, white as the driven snow. This suits her just fine. More than fine. One might say she joined the Ivory Order just to wear it. One wouldn't be wrong. Her undeniable beauty brought her attention. Endless suitors. Oh, her undeniable beauty brought her attention. Endless suitors, each marriage proposal more insufferable than the last. The mask and cloak gave her peace once more. Aw, that's kind of sad, actually. This little boy loves climbing trees. Just you watch. Today he's gonna climb the big tree in the square. This little boy loves his big sister. Today he's gonna climb a tree to have a look-see in his sister's room. Okay. Plain girl. Rain patters at the window. A picture book lies open. Paper and paint perfume. Tiny fingers turn the page. The book is upside down. No more light in her eyes. Only memories of mother. A painted rainbow bleeds. Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and one day he was sure she'd notice him. Before long, the village was full of men who dressed the same and wore their hair the exact same way. She ceased to be able to tell any of them apart. The loss of her family took her to the brink of ending her own life. Then she heard about an island where anyone could find happiness. No one on the island had any worries. They hadn't the intellect to worry in the first place. In time, neither did she, and the days bled into one blissful blur. Ugh. He was a sickly child who spent his days gazing out the window, longing to run and play with others. If he could do just that, taking the bitterest medicine was cake. The boy grew up to see his wish come true. He now runs around all day to nowhere in particular, screaming nonsense as he goes. Jesus. Why are all of these freaky? He made a promise to the love of his life when they were married. I shall love you till death do us part. 1/2 century later, he has proven the world to be a man of his word. His wife now lies in bed, illness slowly claiming her. He takes her hand, decades of memories washing over him. Finally, he sighs. He'll be through with his promise. Ugh. Oh, and this is the lady. Yep. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much one woman can stomach. The mornings are quiet now, save for the soft sounds of chopping. Her husband vanished some days ago, and ever since, meat's been on the menu, more often than not. Oh, would you look at that? The old man calls to his wife. Come look at all these butterflies flying around me. They're beautiful. He smiles so widely his eyes narrow. Torn butterfly wings and legs spill out from the gaps between his teeth. Jesus Christ. That's... It really is, like, actually a very harsh criticism of the pharmaceutical industry. He's lived in these vast, dense woods for years now. Fruit from the trees feeds him. The river quenches his thirst. He gives all his thanks to Great Mother Earth. He's wandered these deceitful, bewildering woods for ages. He knows he will not find home, no matter how many times he begs or tears he sheds. He is doomed to wander for another day. He just wants to leave. I know he takes no notice of me. I've made my peace with that. I'll be happy so long as I can watch him from the shadows. This place is paradise, so many trees from which to gaze upon him, from all angles, every day of the year, forever and always. Cripes. Traumatized by the bullying he received as a child, he vowed he'd never let anyone get better of him ever again. His pain was the springboard for the body now before you. Elsewhere, another boy masked his own body issues by teasing another. Fearing retribution, he too bulked up. Thus, did the world gain 2 absolutely ripped men. That big pharma is just an American problem. It is especially an American problem, but is not singularly an American problem. I want to be cute and stylish, sure, but I really want to live happily ever after. Visions of a ring with a big old diamond on it dance in my dreams. But nobody gave me that ring. So you know what I did? Well, just look at these muscles. Aren't they cute? And they shine brighter than any diamond. Fair enough. Hello there. Striking out on your own, are you? Oh, I've been at this long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry, I'll make you exactly what you need. You saw him, right? Real scrawny looking. You'll have no problem taking his money. I'll have no problem staying in business. It's a win-win. Aww. Okay, she was a quick hire. Her gentle disposition was sure to attract a few more customers, they figured. No one was prepared for the crush of customers that ensued. Haven't gotten her story. Her moist, glistening eyes, the lone bright spot in her dimly lit shop, locked on me as soon as I set foot inside. Her uncanny croaking laughter sent shivers down my spine. Also locked. I think I need to buy more from these shops. Oh well. He confessed his love to her and asked her to live together with him. He pledged to make her happy. She nodded and agreed readily. And then... At first it has 4 legs, then 2, then 3. In the end it has 10 legs. What is it? The answer is me! Ah, may I pass peacefully into the next life in the driver's seat of this gently swaying carriage. I love it so. He looks terrifying, but that's kind of nice, actually. Okay, so there's still some stuff I've missed. Oh gosh, and there's all of the monsters, too. Did I see all of the monsters? I did, actually. We got 100% of the monsters. I'm gonna read a couple of them. Born of the awesome power of the dragon tear and the limitless hatred in Sherwin's heart, this pale serpent would see all existence erased and the world born anew. Sherwin wanted nothing more than to see a world he deemed filthy and corrupted return to a blank state. Whether preventing this wish was the right thing to do, we will never know. Yeah, it was the right thing to do. What are you talking about? The dragon was tortured by the Ivory Order for so many moons that his very existence had passed into legend. His accumulated resentment is beyond human comprehension. And lo, the dragon's malice took on a form all of its own, separate from the mortal host. If nothing else, it should be given its last rites. The dragon makes his escape with the help of his stalwart guardian. Why does our hero sense some kind of grim resolve from them as they vanish over the horizon? And it's locked. Interesting. Unfortunately, I don't think there's enough information for me to actually figure out where to get the rest of these entries. The miner's eternal foe, easily mistaken for any old rock. One tap of these with a pickaxe can unleash a torrent of pent-up laments into the tunnels. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to actually, like, do some serious work if I wanted to fill this out. And, to some degree, I'm fine with not. This game is incredible, I had a lot of fun with it. But for now, at least, it's very late, I should stop. But it was fun to play, and I sincerely hope, we get a sequel of some kind, because this game was amazing.